Massive day for the unemployed. Kyedae apparently responded to light edits and they squashed the beef. Let's check it out. Massive Twitter posts, massive drama.
I'm down, you can res.
She knows.
We can't be doing this. Who made this? Step forward. And you boys already know I had to comment. You know, it's the way of the game.
Baba Booey.
JettWest. What is up, Reese's Pieces and Greases? JettWest, 5'6", Valorant's last hope here, and today we're doing the final video on Kyedae. Oh, and literally 100% of you are subscribed, so be sure to subscribe. No. Anyway, let's hop right into it and check out Light Edit's statement. I've been keeping to myself as I wanted to discuss some issues privately. Thanks to Kyedae for reaching out. Together, we discussed our concerns and came to a mutual resolution. While I understand the severity of her actions, I truly believe she was being genuine in having no ill intent. Unlike Ninja, Light Edits doesn't want to drag out this meme, but the one thing that bothers me is this mutual thing. Like, you didn't message her university, you did nothing wrong, Light Edits. What's going on? Kyedae, the first person to be forgiven without an apology. So then Light Edits chimed in and said she apologized and genuinely didn't understand the impact this could have escalated to. I should have clarified better. If I was Light Edits, I'd be demanding a public apology. Apologize, Kyedae. Now.
Glad you and Kyedae could reach a resolution. Her actions were still weird. Yeah. No, honestly, huge respects to Kyedae though. Like, the amount of hate that was coming to her, and she still had like the balls to reach out to me and talk to me one-on-one.
She didn't do anything though. She literally hijacked the conversation and like made it about herself and all the hate she was getting, as if it wasn't the consequence of her own actions. I don't know if this needs to be said, and most of us WestJett viewers, we understand this, but if you're going out of your way to parasocially hate on streamers or YouTubers in their chat, you're sort of an autistic loser, and that's just a given. You'd be pulling a Kyedae, going into a fight where you're not involved.
She knows.
Listen to me and then also apologize. Huge respects to her. ShahZaM and Joona would never do that.
Hey, you know what? Point to Kyedae. True.
Also, I talked to her and like it genuinely seemed like she didn't want any ill intent. And she said if I was like negatively affected, like kicked out of school, she would have went out of her way to make sure that didn't happen.
Let's say hypothetically he did get kicked out of school. I feel like it'd be a lot harder to get him reinstated. She can't go back there and be like, oh, I have 1.4 million on Instagram. Deeds of Waterloo. Please reconsider your decision. That doesn't justify excessive harassment on my behalf. I appreciate Kyedae for taking the time to talk to me and understanding my perspective and experiences online, as well as explaining her own. It's not always easy to have these conversations, but I really do appreciate the respect and maturity that was shown. There is, however, an old saying, actions speak louder than words, and based on her actions, Kyedae's sorta dodging accountability. No public apology, zero signs of accountability, privating all of her social medias to quote-unquote avoid the hate. Who are you hiding from? Like, genuinely.
And she seemed genuine, so I believe her. Is a beef squash? Yeah. Me and Kyedae called, talked one-on-one, explained both sides. She understands my context. She apologized. I forgive her. That shit's over.
Once again, Light Edits, stellar individual, and I genuinely believe he is letting her off the hook on this one because anything he said does not warrant her escalating it to the university.
If anyone apologizes, I can like squash beef, bro. I don't hold grudges that hard. Wait, so she thought it was your esports team, not your school? Isn't it just as bad? Yeah, I mean, I explained to her that my esports team's Twitter is like officially ran by my university and like the directors oversee it, but I don't know. She seemed genuine and like actually thinking it wasn't.
So what was the intent then, Kyedae? Maybe you wanted to quit streaming and join Waterloo as their 6th game changer? I strongly doubt that.
Still fought, like, don't get me wrong, it's still not good from her, but the fact that she actually reached out to me and apologized, I can respect anyone for that and forgive them. We're all adults. We're all adults.
That's the thing. Debatable. I don't really feel like she is. It feels like you're the one taking the steps forward and being mature about it, not her. Even her first message is a bit sus to me. I can also give clarification on anything that might be a misunderstanding. What even is there to misunderstand? Like, earlier she said something about people spreading misinformation, and like, what is the misinformation and misunderstanding here? You messaged his university over an internet argument!
Like, it's not like I got kicked from my school. I still graduated. Shit didn't affect me. Accountability and whatnot, yeah, like she actually apologized, took accountability. After dealing with ShahZaM and Joona, like, it's a huge difference. Huge, like, maturity gap. Even though ShahZam's like 10 years older.
Let's all agree to leave these two in 2024, to be honest.
And like, she told me she was addressed by a lot of people to not call me. And then she still took it, so very respectful. And also, it's like the amount of like the hate comments Kyedae's getting with like the cancer and shit. That's too far.
Anyone getting down and dirty with Kyedae and being all personal with her is a loser. Who's gonna argue that? But the #1 rule of the internet is don't feed the trolls. But it almost feels like she chooses to focus on the negative things impacting her because in her mind, she doesn't genuinely think she did anything wrong. Victim alert, victim card. No more drama. How is WestJett gonna pay this month's rent? Dude, you guys gotta stop. You guys are underestimating my power. Kyedae could sneeze and I'd make an 8-minute video out of it. Some people on my previous videos also told me that Kyedae is allegedly a bit of a fraud. When she started running those 10-minute ads, she said she would give away half of the revenue to the Twitch chat, and then she deleted all the tweets and never mentioned it again. When I typed in her chat, I got banned for asking.
Okay. I don't like disclosing money ever, but I have one where if I run 5 minutes of ads an hour, it's $60,000. And I could give that money towards you guys.
I'm not making any allegations here. I'm not even sure if she ran the ads in the first place or ended up giving money to people, but this is a bit weird if she did indeed ban that guy. And Kyedae, I know my rights, and this isn't harassment. I'm attacking you for the content of your character and not the color of your...
No, not for me. Like, I make enough money where I don't need to do that ad incentive chat, but I would want to do it for you guys. Like, I would never do that many ads. That is, like, way too much, in my opinion.
You can't have the pie and eat it too. I feel like I'd respect her more if she straight up ran the ads and said, don't care, 60 bands, that's good money, I can't pass that up. She basically went, I didn't do that, y'all are harassing me, I'm a victim, and that's it. No apology. Not even saying what her intent for messaging the school was. And Kyedae, if you're watching, literally all you had to do was say, I'm sorry. Light Edits doesn't even care anymore. He's graduated. Kyedae is a bum. Even the VLR forum chimed in. If WestJett live in Eastern country, he will get buried somewhere in the mountain for sure. I would volunteer to do it. What? I'm getting harassed on the internet, man. I still can't get over the fact that this all essentially happened because of 2 words. She knows.
She knows.
As soon as my wife was done doing the dishes and started vacuuming, I showed her a bit of my video and she was like, seriously? Over a video game? Like, this is so silly. I feel like Kyedae only apologizing because she getting all this hate. Otherwise, she on Joona's side. Dudes hating Kyedae because they can't make her their girlfriend. Kyedae and Light has come to an end of their beef. Y'all are just so extra and cringe. Grow the fuck up. We got a Sigma up in here. He went crazy. Also, this might be a little mean, but I don't think Kyedae is the sharpest tool in the shed because using her own logic, that basically implies that nobody can get criticism online. That's like the essence and nature of any call-out video. People are gonna take it to the extreme, whether you tell them to or not. And the fact that she's focusing that much on that shows sort of a deflection of her own accountability. Kyedae, I ain't letting you get out of this pickle so easily either. Call me racist? Damn right. Call me homophobic? Damn straight. Well, apologize, Kyedae, to Light Edits. Now. I'm like a high school girl. I'm keeping a grudge on his behalf. Subscribe to this channel if you think Zelsis says the N-word off stream.
I'm already sub.
Zelsis, you really gotta stop ripping it, bro.